Shalom. First, I like to give just like all praises, honor and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Kakadash. I would like to give just like double honors to my apostles and elders of a great millstone, who well, who just like who push his word and truth and also sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now so more than ever. And also salutations to the elect, the 144,000 judges. That's 12,000 men for each tribe. And also salutations to the to the 1/3 men, women, children. That's part of the elect. And a special shout out to the few sisters that's listening, learning, and they trying to see salvation. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Sakaria for the Great Millstone Houston Cap. Back with just like another lesson of truth. And yeah, we're gonna talk about just like Cornelius because it's a topic where these ABC Israelite caps be saying that Cornelius is an edomite and yah yah yah, but 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 they don't read the scriptures. The script they don't read the scriptures. Like Cornelius is an Israelite. So the topic is Cornelius is an Israelite, not a Edomite. Why I say Cornelius is an Israelite, not an Edomite? Because Cornelius is not a not an Edomite. Cornelius is an Israelite. Okay, so we're gonna prove that. This is Acts chapter 10 and verse 1. Uh, Apostle Rama did just like a breakdown of like just like Acts with the 10th chapter breakdown. So this is Acts chapter 10 and verse 1. It reads, there was a certain man in Caesarea. That reads again. This is Acts chapter 10 and verse 1. It reads, there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band. So we're gonna look up Caesarea.
Strong's G 2542, Caesarea. Caesarea.
Caesarea is Caesarea served. Caesarea Philip was a station up at the foot of Lebanon near the sources of Jordan and Galileus, a former called Peneus. But after being rebuilt by Philip the Tetrarch, it was called by him Caesarea in honor of Tiberius Caesar. Subject called Nero or Nereus by Abogad II in honor of Nero. Caesarea of Palestine was built near the Mediterranean by Herod the Great, of the site of Astabos Tower between Joppa and Dora. It was provided and was magnified in arbor and had conferred upon the name of Caesarea in honor of Augustus. It was a renaissance of Roman progators, and the majority of its inhabitants were Greeks. Okay, um, let's go to the word says centurion.
Strong's G 1543, Hekatantarches. Hekatantarches.
For centurion, Strong's G 1543, Het Cornelius. So the outline biblical uses and an officer in the Roman army. So Cornelius is an officer in the in Cornelius is an officer in the Roman army. Okay, because like Cornelius is like an ancient seaport in northwestern Israel. Cornelius was a centurion and Roman and Slacker and an officer in the Roman army called um they called the Italian band. So the Roman centurion of of Italy, a Italian cohort stationed in Caesarea who converted to Christianity, Cornelius. So because let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. Um, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. It reads, "And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end to the earth, even unto the other, and there shall and there shall thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou or thy fathers have known, even with a stone." So the Most High scatters between all people. So the Israelites were scattered among all nations around the world. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 11:11. This is Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11. It reads, "And it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall set his hand again a second time to cover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patmos, and from Cush, and from Edom, and from Sinai, and from Hamat, and from the islands of the sea." So the Most High, this is a future prophecy because we will scatter among all people. So the Most High is going to just like scatter, will just like deliver, will cover us, will cover the elect from all nations. How he's gonna do that? Through the chariots. They're gonna be beamed up because we will scatter among all these nations because that's the curses. So we're gonna be scattered. We're gonna be beamed up from Assyria, from Egypt, from Patmos, from Cush, from Edom, etc. Because we was scattered among all nations. Okay, we were scattered among all nations. Okay, let's go to Acts because we were everywhere. This is Acts chapter 18 and verse 2. It reads, "And found a certain Jew named Achaia, was born in Pontus, later came from Italy, with his wife Prisca, because that Claudius had commanded all Jews to depart from Rome, and came unto them." So Jews live in like Italy. Jake was in Italy. The Jews was in Italy. Okay, we had to depart from Rome. Okay, let's go to Acts. Let's go to Acts chapter 10 and verse 2. This is Acts chapter 10 verse 2. A devout man and one that feared Yahweh with all his house, which gave much alms to the people who prayed to Yahweh always. So for you ABC camps, you said y'all say that Cornelius is an edomite, but it says otherwise. Like Cornelius is a devout man. that feared the Most High. Because he is like was a devout, godly man that feared the most that feared Yahweh by Shai with all his household, meaning that he he was deeply religious and reverted to towards Yahweh, and his entire family share the same the yeah. So so he was like a the just like religious man. Okay, let's go to Acts chapter 2 and verse 5. This, this is Acts chapter 2 and verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews and devout men out of every nation under new heaven. So the Grecians, those are Greek speaking Jews that knew they were Israelites. Okay, and also there these were Israelites who had became who come to Jerusalem for the feast of Pentecost. The term Jews here to Jews were referring to Israelites, primarily for the kingdoms that had been scattered among all nations. Devout men devout men like these were men who like still feared the Most High and kept the customs and the laws to the best of their ability. Despite living among heathen nations, they maintained their faith by to came to worship in like Jerusalem. Okay, so this is like connected to the scattering curses, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So these Israelites have been living in various lands, but returned to Jerusalem for a holy feast. Uh, let's go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 10 and verse 4. This this is Psalms chapter 10 and verse. Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 10 verse 4. It reads, "The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not all it is thoughts." So the Most High is not in their thoughts. Esau Edom, but tag as Cornelius because Cornelius sought after the Most High, meaning that he could not be he could not have been just like an Edomite. Okay, so the wicked through the pride of his countenance, the wicked is proud and arrogant. Esau Edom is wicked, proud, and also arrogant and self exalted. So the wicked is Esau Edom had no desire to learn the truth and also obey the commandments. That's Esau Edom. Okay, so So Kalia tag as, you know, like just like Yahweh is not in their thoughts. That's these Edomites. So they be tag as Kadeas because Kadeas sought after the Most High, meaning that he could not have been just like just like in Edomite. Okay, uh, this is Acts chapter 10 and verse 3. Yeah, this is Acts chapter 10 verse 3, and he saw a vision, uh, evidently about the night hour of the day, and an angel of the Most High coming unto him, saying unto him, Cornelius, Cornelius. So the night hour refers to 3 p.m., which was traditional Jewish time of prayer. During the time, Cornelius, the centurion, had a vision of an angel who appeared to him and just like spoke to him and like described the passage. So we're gonna go to Tobit. Let's go to the book of Tobit. Tobit chapter 12 and verse 15. It reads, who's the angel is talking about? On like Acts 10 and 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 3. This this is Tobit chapter 12 and verse 15 reads, I am Raphael, and one of the seven holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. So Raphael, okay, Raphael is the is the is the angel. Let's go to Psalms chapter 50 verse 5. Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 50, chapter 50 and verse 5. It reads, gather my saints together unto me, those that may accompany with me by sacrifice. So gather my saints unto me. So the saints are understood to be the Israelites, the people who the Most High set apart from nations. In the last days, the Most High, Yahweh, will gather his elect among all the nations that were um, where they been slacking. They been scattered. Psalms 148 and 14. A people near unto him, praise ye the Lord Yahweh. So Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art the holy people unto to Yahweh thy power. So that they may have come with me. So the covenant is made with Israel at Mount Sinai through Moses. The most Yahweh promises and agreements were given to the nation of like Israel. Okay, by sacrifice. Under the old covenant, sacrifice was made and offered to confirm the maintain the covenant relationship of the Most High, man. So Yahweh sacrifice through which the elect obtain mercy and also salvation. All right. Let's go back to Acts chapter 10 and verse 4. Yeah, this is Acts chapter 10, verse 4. And who he look on him, he was afraid and said, what is it, Yahweh? And he said to him, thy prayers and thy arms are come up for a memorial before Yahweh. So Cornelius' prayers and acts of charity seen as a memorial offering before Yahweh. So they were accepted. And also remember, so this it implies that Yahweh took notice of Cornelius' sincere faith and generosity, acknowledging them as worthy offerings. So for you for you for you ABC Israelite camps and wacky techie Christians, y'all be saying that Cornelius is an Edomite. No, he's an he's an Israelite. Okay, he's an Israelite. I prove to y'all of that he's an Israelite. Okay, let's go down to 9. And this is Acts chapter 10, verse 9. On the on the morrow, as 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 they went on their journey and draw nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the house step to pray about the 6th hour. So the 6th hour is like 12 p.m. noon. Like Peter went up and prayed at like 12 o'clock p.m. Okay, so let's go to 11. This is Acts chapter 10 and verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners, and let down to the earth. So the vessel the vessel is a nation of Israel. Second Timothy 2 and 20 and 22. The four corners is Israel was scattered across the four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11:11, Deuteronomy 4:27, Tobit 13 and 2, 1 Corinthians 12 and 2, and Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Okay. Verse 12, wherein all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and the wild beasts and creepy things and fowls of the air. So this verse represents the Israelites in a beast-like Gentile state of mind. Four-footed beast is Israel in a Gentile state of mind, or like unto beasts. So like Israelites that don't know they're Israelites, they're in a beast-like Gentile state of mind. Some of our people still in that beast-like Gentile state of mind to this day. We used to be like that, but the Lord woke us up, opened our eyes, gave us teachers, apostles and elders, and bishops all the way down to just like teach us, just like the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. The what you should be thanking the Lord Yahweh Shai for like waking you up to this to his knowledge. He didn't have to pick us, but the Most High gave us mercy. You should be thanking the Lord every day for just like waking up to the faith and open your eyes up to give you this what is precious wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. because these people out here in the world, with these 2/3, they are dead. They're like beasts, like Gentile state of mind. Okay, some precepts like Romans 1:21 and 23, Jude 1 and 10, 2 Peter 2 and 12, Psalm 73 and 22, man. I'm gonna go to verse 13 and then I'm just gonna wrap it up. And this is Acts chapter 10, verse 13. And there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. So kill and eat is to teach. To teach. Teach the Gentiles. Who's the Gentiles? The Israelites the, the Israelites that do not know they Israelites. They got like a Gentile state of mind. Is to like teach the Israelites. The Gentiles is talk about just like the Israelites. Okay, they teach the Gentiles, the Israelites. Okay, Israelites in a Gentile state of mind. Proverbs 9 and 1 and 5, 2 Ezra 8 and 4. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Um, I hope this is edifying. Um, First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashir, Kakadash. Also, I would like to give double honors to Apostle Ellis, Great Millstone. Um, Lord's will, this is edifying. Till next time, Shalom.